Is this a stalemate? Let's be funny and make a third pony. Oh, make a fourth pony, cut the king off. Go checkmate. Let's keep rolling. Next game. So this is tricks only. There we go. Let's play e4 again. Let me refresh so that we get the correct lightning settings. Let's play a Smith-Morra. Okay, let's go. Let's play knight here. Maybe c3 next move. Change the color of the board. No. Oh wait, he played knight f6. I wasn't expecting that. Saw a filter for the next Meltwater. Looks like an easy win for you. Oh, I don't think so. There are a lot of strong players. Wesley's playing, right? Wesley's playing. Magnus we'll see. Maybe he's not playing, who knows. But yeah, I think you'd have beach volleyball legend for the tier 1. Thank you so much for the beach volleyball lesson. Okay, let's see. Take and take. Just take the juicer. If bishop c5, I have queen g7. At least that's my trust. That's my hope. Jan is not playing, I don't believe. Wesley's playing. Jan's not playing, but I think Wesley is playing. Go here, hit the pawn. I want to go knight d2 and finish my development. Once I get knight d2, it's all good. Let's go knight here. If e5, just queen d3 looks fine for me. I have to be a little bit careful now. These guys are not slouches anymore. 3 plates is still open. Yeah, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen. By the way, that just loses the bishop. He's gonna lose this game. I think we're gonna win 3 games. So let's assume we're gonna win 3 games or 5 games, and let's set it here. We're gonna win 5 games. We're gonna believe in ourselves. 1 place is Magnus. If Magnus drops out of the World Cup, surely you would assume so. Yeah. Loving the IRL OTB coffee chess videos. Yeah, we have another video from when I was last at Coffee Chess about a weekend ago. So we have that video which was uploaded last night. So thank you so much to all you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos on YouTube. Let's go e4 here. How did I lose the game? Because I got careless and I played a wrong order while I was looking at my second monitor. Let's go c3 here. He declines, so we'll take and go here. We're actually already close to 2300. I think my goal for today is to get it up to like 2500. That's gonna be my goal. I should do more collabs with Coffee Chess. I tend to do some collabs around the United States of America, not just here in California. I very much enjoy your videos on YouTube, but I prefer Twitch, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing stuff for both. I would just say that once again, the videos that I do for YouTube, I don't really intend to do those as parts of like IRL streams, because again, I am slightly worried about my safety. And I think, again, some people have alluded to this. I haven't really had a chance to check, but apparently there was some issue with Levy and getting robbed or something in New York. So like when I talk about personal safety and these sorts of things, like a lot of people just laugh it off or something. But I will say that I mean, you know, I am definitely a target for sure for things like that. So I have to be very careful as well. Yeah, so let's play queen e2, maybe a3. I will say though, I'm a little bit surprised that Levy is not living in Manhattan. Like, I know that Manhattan is more expensive, but Manhattan, as far as I know, New York is it's a lot safer than any of the other boroughs by a significant margin. So I don't, that's the one thing I will say, is I'm a little bit surprised that Levy's in Queens, because from what I know, Queens is definitely far sketchier than Manhattan. I'm gonna play queen b5 here and take with a knight. Thank you to the Schmidley for the 4 months. Thank you so much. He didn't get robbed for his celebrity. He got robbed because he's in New York. Well, I mean, obviously I get that, but the point is, when I talk about personal safety, and especially if I were to go to New York, like I am, it's a little bit bright. I don't have the main light on. I can turn it on, but give me 1 second. Let's go here. Okay, now it should be less bright. Maybe it's less bright. Plays knight c5. That's a good move. Trade. Let's go b3 here. Yeah, I realized I had the light off, so anyway, the robber most likely knew who he robbed, though. I mean, who knows? Who knows? How much customization? Sorry, what's the question? What's this? How much? Someone said how much customization? Or I know what you're talking about, but anyway, let's keep going. Play a3, play f3 next move. Maybe bishop a2. TMS office, did I get put up to decorations? No, this is all just my stuff from home. Botas sisters have been a bit naive, just walking around NY like that with no security. I don't know, but I mean, I don't think it's. Again, I haven't lived in New York for a long time, so don't like take what I say just like as though I know better, because I wouldn't say that I necessarily do. But I'm actually playing this quite badly. What am I doing? Let's go here. He is playing very, very well, I must admit. He's playing too well, it feels like. Go here. Either he's not 2100 or there's something wrong. Yeah, he's playing this playing this too well, actually, and he's playing 3 seconds every move, which is a bad sign too. Yeah, this is not legit. It's 3 seconds every move. Every single move. Yeah, I was gonna play knight b2 undoubtedly too. Hopefully not. I think he hypnotic twitch for the 5 months. Of course he does, and he does it after a deep tank. I mean, because of course. But he's gonna flag, luckily. Yeah, I just have to make like 10 moves and he'll flag. Yeah, I'm gonna win the game because he, as usual, like he plays the perfect game and then magically blunders when he has no time. Yeah, keep going. Thank you, Talfon, for the 9. Thank you to Alex C for the prime. Go. Oh, why I play? I guess I'll play the Benoni, or I'll try to play a Benoni. Actually, wait, that's a blunder. How do I actually gambit? I can't really gambit anything here, so I guess I just play here in castles. I'll go here, hit the pawn, hit the king on e1. This is actually a blunder because now I have knight e4. Just take the juicer, take the pawn here. I mean, 40,000 blitz games, yeah, but every move is 3 seconds. Every single move. Why doesn't Levy move to L? Oh, right. You're asking about New York versus LA. I mean, New York, again, I haven't been in New York in a long time, obviously. I mean, I will say this. If people talk about New York now, New York now compared to New York of the 1980s and the 1990s, it's infinitely safer than it was back then. But what I would say is that in general terms, I think New York is pretty safe. I feel like, but again, I feel like Manhattan is far safer than anywhere else. Again, like, you know, it's like everyone's gonna live where they're gonna live, but I will say I am kind of surprised at Levy's in Queens, because from what I know, even when I was growing up, Queens is definitely a lot sketchier than Manhattan. A lot sketchier. Play e5 and hit the knight here. Go here, hit the rook. Go here, target the queen and the knight, and also the rook. We fossilize it. Manhattan, New York. Manhattan, I mean, I've always felt very safe in Manhattan. I mean, like I feel like I've almost never spent time in Queens, actually. I've only spent time like really in just Manhattan when I haven't been in the suburbs. A flat in Manhattan costs $3 million. Well, okay, I will just say this: if you're making the YouTube's monies, and you're renting, like, I don't think it's a huge deal. Play a4 a3. You need a Brad attack for the 4, but regardless of that though, what I would say is that again, it's not a joke, and it should not be taken lightly. I mean it's very unfortunate what happened. Let's play rook c3 here. Burglar said he works for Uber Eats and went in after Levy left. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're saying someone I thought you guys, I don't really know what you guys mean, but anyway, I assume that's a joke. Go let's play e4 here. Oh, he said it in his new video. Okay, yeah, I mean again, I have no information, but yeah, Tango here. He said he said he worked for Uber Eats, but he went in when Levy left. What? I don't even understand how that makes sense. Does that mean Levy didn't lock his door? I'm actually a little bit confused. Levy's neighbor let the guy in? What am I doing? I'm actually playing this terribly, by the way. Ooh, he's got bishop f5. Might have to sack some materials here. I think I'm just gonna sack my queen. Do I sack? Yeah, let's just sack. Take the knights. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna watch a video on stream. Okay, like I'm not gonna do that. But anyway. Also, I mean, not to be like a bit of a downer here, but why is Levy making a video out of it instead of just going to the police? I don't understand. Why would you be making a video out of that rather than just going straight to the cops? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to go to the cops. I mean, don't give me the content thing. Like, I mean, seriously. Because it brings views. I mean, okay, whatever. But like, okay, let's go bishop a6 here and take. Thank you to Cable for the 13 months. Thank you House of Memes for the Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, let's go castles and bishop d2. Maybe I hit the pawn on d5 as well. Go here. All right. I can play c6 and bishop b7 here. I can also play h3 and g4 maybe. Or let's go rook c1 here. All right. I can play h3. I can also move like a bishop. Actually, I can go bishop h6, but I'm gonna go here, maybe knight d2 to try and take the pawn on d5. Let's just take and hit the bishop and hit the pawn. Because it should be. Whoa! Thank you to Hola Kyle for the 5. Hola Kyle. ¿Cómo está? Let's play h3. Muchas gracias. Okay. Bishop c4's move. I'm just gonna play h3 here. Maybe knight f3. Go. Let's go knight c3. Maybe knight e2. Maybe bishop c4 next move. Looks pretty good. Nice Spanish hermano. What do I do at TSM? I'm a streamer for Team Solo Mid. That's what I am. Let's take. I think I'm actually doing pretty well here. I've like 97 knight f5 here. What am I doing? Actually, let's just go here to target the queen. The knight holds the bishop. Bishop's going to come back and hold everything. Go here. Yeah, I'm oddly enough, I'm actually doing pretty well, I think. Let's go here and hit the bishop. Let's just take. Let's go c6. Run this pawn up the board. Looking very, very bad for black. Thank you to the chemist for the prime. Thank you so much to the chemist. Appreciate it. That just hangs material. I'm gonna go c7 takes. Guess I'll take and take. I will say, however, actually the fact that like the neighbor let him in, that makes you think that it was kind of targeted. Because like if the guy said he was Uber Eats and then like he was like, that feels a little bit targeted kind of, as opposed to just some random thing, which is actually kind of scary. Go rook a1 here. No, I mean that sounds really scary. That does sound like that probably it wasn't just random. Like the guy might have known who it was. Like dude was waiting outside their house apparently. Yeah, that just, I don't know. That actually sounds pretty That sounds kind of really scary. Go knight g3 and hit the queen. Maybe knight g5 next move. At least targeted the flat building. Yeah, I mean, at least with the building was targeted for sure. Yikes. Let's go knight g5 here. Yeah. I think I can go rook c1 to hit the queen and collect the rook. If he takes, I just take. I have 2 ponies and it should be winning. Yeah. Go knight e4. Go here and take. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Let's go f4 here in g3. Levy says in the tweet the burglar probably knows who he stole from. Yeah, well, I mean, it further highlights what I've said before. Like, I know, like, when I've implied like personal safety, these sorts of things aren't an issue. They really are an issue. Let's go f6 here. Go f7. Take. Is this a stalemate? Let's be funny and make a third pony. Oh. Go check. Make a 4th pony. Cut the king off. Go checkmate. Let's keep rolling. Next game. I didn't realize how low on time I was in that game. Okay, 24-30. Very serious opponent here. Let's go knight c6. Let's play the Blackburne Shilling. Okay, trades. He doesn't take that. Okay, so I'm gonna go. So why is it? Am I just losing? Is this absolute trash? This looks like absolute trash, like real trash. Because I can't even go bishop c5 here. This is pretty ugly. I didn't realize the Blackburne Shilling was this bad, but it is really bad. Yeah, bishop c5 blunders bishop f7. That's why I didn't play it. I can try. No, d5's no. Yeah. I play it anyway though. Oh, he plays there. Surprising. Okay, I guess I'll just go c6 to consolidate. Go here, knight c5. Maybe hit the bishop. Go here. I have a5, a4. Go a5. Gonna have to push the pawn. I guess I take and go c5. Looks reasonably decent for me. Go c5. 2 ponies is a draw. Yeah. Let's just go b6, consolidate the position. And white, please, good to get Levy's stuff back. Who knows? I mean, New York City is really big. I mean, honestly, like, New York City is huge. Go here. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would think they have to get really lucky. That's just my guess. They'd have to get really lucky where it's like, I'm actually not doing well this game. I think they would have to get really lucky where like randomly someone, either like someone knows who it is, or like they spot like the stuff on the street or something. But I would think in general it's probably very unlikely. Yeah, I think it's very unlikely. I mean, unless like like someone's randomly trying to sell that stuff or whatever. But not that big. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if something happens in Queens and someone's like in like Queens to Manhattan, like I don't even know how jurisdictions or any of that stuff even works. If he has renter's insurance, he can get the money back. That's actually true. Yeah, if Levy has renter's insurance, probably he can get some sort of reimbursement. Actually, he should be able to get a reimbursement because renter's insurance is required. Actually, you're required to have renter's insurance, at least in most states, as far as I know. So Levy should be able to get some kind of money back. Take and go here, hit the knight. Thank you to Abdul Ghani for the 4 months. Thank you so much to Abdul Ghani. Yeah, I think you're required by law to have renter's insurance. So if you're required by law to have renter's insurance, then I would assume that Levy he should actually get money. Yeah, like I know when I rented wherever I've rented apartments around the world, it's always been required. It was required when I was in Vancouver. It was required when I was in St. Louis. It was required when I was in Seattle. Like, it was definitely required when I was in St. Louis. So yeah. I guess I'll go rookie 2, trade some rooks, maybe bishop c2. I'm pretty sure where I'm at right now here in California, it's required also. Like the building requires me to have renter's insurance. Around the world equals states in the US. KEKW, I said Vancouver, which is in British Columbia, which is in Canada. So thank you for that, dude, but you don't know what you're talking about. Go check and take. Oh, speaking of Vancouver, by the way, one thing I would say, you guys, which is really funny, not to like wade into the whole like gambling thing, that's insane, but it's pretty funny because Trainwreck's new place up in Vancouver where he's streaming from, I'm almost certain that I've rented an Airbnb in that exact same apartment complex like 3 years ago. It was very funny. So when I saw Trainwreck stream from this new setup, I'm pretty sure that he's streaming from the exact same building that I rented an Airbnb from for 1 month in 2018. So it was very funny to see that. Prove what? I can tell you because I rented for 1 month. I decided to splurge and rent I think it was the 27th floor. It was a 27th floor penthouse, and it was it cost me about $6,000 a month. So I don't know if that really matters to anyone, but actually maybe I shouldn't say that, because now probably someone's gonna go and tell trainers like, yo, you know, GMHikaru, he's out there saying the place that you're renting or buying is like 6,000 a month or something. So I probably should just not wade into that. But anyway, let's go E5. Yeah, it was 6,000 a month, and I know that I just splurged for 1 month. 1 month I just splurged. I mean, maybe it was 6,000 Canadian though, which would be a little bit less. I didn't say where it was though, you guys. I just said that I'm pretty sure I rented the exact same building. 6K is just 6 spins for him. Jeez. Go C6. I spent 6,000 on an apartment, passed on. That was 1 month. 1 month, you guys. It's not like I did that for like a year or something. But I'm almost certain I know that building, because also the layout of that apartment he's in is the exact same layout as where I had my Airbnb. Like, it's the exact same layout. There's like that corner, there's like that thing in the left corner, that little like circular thing, and in the building that I was in, it had the exact same thing in the left hand corner. So I mean, it could be a different building, but I'm almost certain that it's the same one. Okay, let's just take and go bishop e7 and knight f6 here. He makes more than 1 million a month with his deal stake. I'm sure he's doing fine. Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that at all. Go bishop e6 here. Will I be on the H3 podcast soon? No, I don't think I want to be on the podcast, but I will say that I'm not a fan of the gambling stuff. Go knight d7 and take. I think to SL4 shish for the 4. I think a Karlak for the prime. Let's go knight b6 here. But I will say, you know, to echo the sentiment of what I think Pokimane said this yesterday on her stream, to echo like the sentiment, you're not going to get sponsors paying you over and over again if you're costing them money. If they're just losing money nonstop, they're not going to keep paying you money. So I mean, it's pretty clear that it's working for them. That's all that I'm going to say. Let's play c5 here. Like, they're just not going to keep paying you whatever the amount of money is. They're not going to keep paying you money if it's not successful. Go a4, maybe a3 next move. Okay, I can play like bishop d5 here maybe and just take. I'm gonna go bishop f8 and just trade here. I guess I'll just take here. If he takes with the rook, he king's pawn. If he takes with the rook, I guess I have a3 next move, so I should be doing just fine here. I guess I'll just take the pawn and take on b2 next move. But yeah. It takes, I just take, I run the pawn down the board, it should be winning. Really low viewer count today. It's very unusual. I'll tell you why it's low. The viewer count is low for a couple of reasons. First of all, I've said it many times, and you know, this is, I think, if you're serious about being a streamer, it really does matter. The majority of my audience is on the East Coast of the US and in Europe, and I started very late today. I started at 3 p.m. Eastern, which I believe would be 9 p.m. in Central European Standard Time. So I started to stream very, very late today, and I think it also kind of proves the point, which is why usually I stream early. I tend to stream earlier because there are a lot of people who watch in Europe, India, and elsewhere. So it actually does. Well, 3 p.m. would be 9 p.m. It's 2 o'clock now on the West Coast, so it's different. But yeah, it was. I started at 2100 European time. EU here, I feel cheated today. Let's play more Blackburne Shilling. I don't know how many wins I have, but I have quite a few. Okay, we're at 231, so just take. But yeah, that's actually like that's one of the biggest reasons that I stream earlier is because the majority of my audience is in the EU, or not EU, but I mean they're on the East Coast of the US and they're in the EU as well. Let's take with the queen, I guess. Why did I decide to stream later today? There were quite a few reasons. First of all, there's the FIDE World Cup going on, which is getting longer and longer every day. And there's that going on. I also went over to the Team Liquid facility earlier, so I was over there just for a little bit as well. You know, I met Alfari and a couple of other people, so it was just nice. And so I had different things going on. Let's play Bishop F6. Changing orgs? No, I'm not changing orgs. But I just know someone over there, so yeah. Just take maybe and go knight c7. Maybe queen d6 is a move. Go here and hit the knight. A loss, yeah. I just blundered. I blundered a knight randomly. It used to be 25 viewers consistent. This is not a reason. It was never 25k consistently, you guys. It was 25k for one period of time around PogChamps 3. So you don't know what you're talking about, dude. I was never getting 25,000 viewers consistently. But if you want to be that kind of viewer, Andy, you want to be stupid, so be it. But I will ban you sooner or later because you don't know what you're talking about. There was one period, I think, in like there was one period for like maybe 1 week when I averaged 25k, and I think that was like February of last year. There's one brief period in February or March when I was averaging like 25k for 1 week, and that was 1 week literally. That was it. Harsh, yeah, you can say harsh, but I get tired of people being stupid. I mean, it's like, it's ridiculous. People start being like, oh man, your stream's dead, you know, everything's dead, you know, like, please. Yeah, I think there's like 1 week. There was 1 week that there was 1 week when I was getting, I think, 25k, and that was it. Yeah, so that's the main thing. Highest viewer count ever was 84,000 during PogChamps. I don't remember when that was when I played Magnus. There's a command, I think, exclam records. When I played Magnus in the finals in one of the Magnus Tour events, there was that. Okay, I just take the knight and we win the game. Go queen d5. Is it record or stats? It might be exclam. Is it exclam stats maybe? Yeah, it's records. Yeah, it was 84. It was when I played Magnus in one of the events. Go f5. It was February with the, yeah, I wasn't wrong. I knew it was right after Queen's Gambit. Amazing how you managed to stream so much and not reveal prep. Yeah, I mean, I have to play like different openings. Very true. It's not easy. Banana eating contest with Matty. Do you mean like banana eating contest with Matt Stoney? Is that what you mean? I'm pretty sure he would kick my you know what at any eating competition probably. So I don't like my odds there. I really don't like my odds in that. Let's go f4 here and king f7. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would not be good. I doubt there's any eating contest that I could probably keep up with him in. I can't think of anything where I would. Yeah, I can't think of any eating contest. Driving versus Lando Norris, I doubt that. That would probably also not go very well for me. Let's go knight d5, knight f6, hit the pawn on g4. What I think about Gaza, I don't really talk politics. It's take, I guess. Should just be winning here. It's mate or mate. Go check and mate. All right, you guys, I really need to use the restroom, so I'm going to take a short break, go to the restroom. We'll come right back and we'll keep going on with speedrun. I'll be right back, you guys.